Hylozoics, the mental knowledge system elaborated by 46 self-Pythagoras, is the only esoteric system to give an account of the trinity of existence, and thus to the planetary hierarchy's basic view of existence. It is to Pythagoras that we owe the reality concepts that provide the necessary foundation for scientific approach. It was, indeed, his intention to make spiritual materialism the unshakable foundation of the science of the future. Of the three aspects of existence, the matter aspect is the only one to make scientific exactness possible. Neither the consciousness aspect nor the motion aspect provides equally logical explanatory grounds. The best proof of this is the yoga philosophy and the old and modern quote-unquote occult systems. Most systems of quote-unquote superphysics launched in our time are best suited to emotionalists who do not need, do not even want clarity, since clarity hinders the unhampered expansion of emotional imagination into infinitude, which is what the mystic needs. It is obvious that the intelligentsia, having a philosophic and scientific training, will not waste time and effort on such vague systems, especially when esoterics has been declared by all religious, philosophic, and scientific authorities to be the spiritual mishmash of mystagogues, which people have long since known all the same. To those who have assimilated the content of the problems of reality, will have no difficulty in discovering the mental shortcomings of the older systems. Those untrained in esoterics, however, should defer making such comparisons until they have thoroughly mastered hylozoics, as otherwise confusion of concepts may easily ensue. It was in order to avoid such confusion that, in the old days, no one was allowed to belong to more than one knowledge order. Chapters 1.4 to 1.41 constitute the Hylozoicians' quote-unquote shorter catechism. The emotional task of religion has been that of freeing man from fear and anxiety, of giving him faith in life and in the power of good, and of mysticism in all religions, that of granting enduring bliss and the, quote, peace that passeth all understanding, end quote. The task of science is to explore physical, but not superphysical reality. Without the facts of esoterics, mankind will remain ignorant of 46 of the 49 cosmic worlds. Science will be able to explore only world 49. Philosophy, esoterics, and anthroposophy have been occupied with the problems of existence. The great difference between philosophers and esotericians is that the philosophers have generally been subjectivists, relying on the correctness of their own speculations, while the esotericians have been objectivists, who have constructed their systems on facts. In this respect, the anthroposophist Steiner was an esoterician. The difference between Steiner and the esotericians is that the esotericians accepted superhuman facts from the planetary hierarchy only, whereas Steiner believed that he could himself ascertain even such facts, which is patently absurd. Nor are they to be found in the quote-unquote Akashic records. The objection to the theosophists is that they have lacked the requisite philosophic and scientific training, and that their expositions of esoterics have often been unintelligent and, in any case, inadequate, and for this reason have seemed quote-unquote quasi. Nor have the theosophists explained the essential and principal difference between the yoga philosophy and esoterics. It is not correct to say, as Blavatsky did, that all superphysical knowledge has come from India. It has come from the planetary hierarchy, and its esoteric knowledge orders have existed among all nations that have attained a sufficiently high level to be able to inquire intelligently into the meaning and goal of life. The esoterician has once and for all left the world of illusions and fictions, which mankind prefers living in, to enter the world of reality.